It's saying 21 minutes. I don't think that's enough time, especially since 21 minutes probably means 14 in reality. But I just wanted to jump in and chat with you guys. It has been a long time since I've chatted from my home. I'm usually in my car when I do vlogs of any kind. And I was just, I didn't edit. Derek edited, but I just uploaded inside Patreon for the early release. Patrons at the $5 level get early releases of all the ASMR videos. And so I just put the whispered vlog that I did for ASMR. It's with sock sounds. Yes, you heard that right. I have the little like hospital socks that have the little rubbery things, and I rubbed those while talking. I absolutely love the ASMR channel. Absolutely love it. It just gives me the freedom to be as whacked out as I want, and the sounds are just so soothing to me and to others, so that's why I do it. But anyway, whispered vlog from my house for ASMR, and I thought, why don't I just sit down and chat here with everyone else, because I haven't done it in a long time. I have nothing to talk about at all, other than the fact that having done that for Patreon made me want to just sit and chat with you guys too for a little while. And my mother asked me to put raisins on her list, and that also made me think of you guys, because when I write something on the list, I automatically picture myself holding that item up because I know when I go to the store, I'll be holding up raisins. So that also made me think of you. So the next time we go to Walmart together, I will be picking up raisins. And what else? It's only a couple things. Oh, baggies. I need baggies the sandwich bags. I have a full one, but I took it out, so that means I need to buy a couple more. And I'm going to need Alka-Seltzer. Let me go have one of those right now. Hang on. Oh, we're totally going to run out of time. I have another camera here, but I don't know. I don't know what the battery is like on that one. Alka-Seltzer, those of you who know me, this is not ASMR. Know that I love Alka-Seltzer. And for those of you who don't know, it's just some little tablets. It's for upset stomach, stuff like that. But I don't drink it for that. I drink it because I genuinely love it. And I have it on ice and a straw. I don't know how come I have such a cute little straw. Must have been like the leftover from a craft project or something when Skylar was here, because it has been cut and it's perfect. Oh my God, so good. Cold. Yeah, Alka-Seltzer's on the list. Baggies, raisins, and then I have to get my old list out of my pants pocket because I don't think I bought everything the last time. I rarely buy everything. Okay, guys, what else can I talk about? Not too much else going on. I have a lot of things I need to do. Right now it's 6 o'clock p.m. and Dancing with the Stars is on at 8. So I have 2 hours to do stuff, and I have probably 8 hours worth of stuff to do. So I've chosen to not make that decision and procrastinate by talking to you guys for a little bit. I'm a little bit cold, but not cold enough to warrant long sleeves. So nice to not be hot. Oh my fucking word. I love it to not do hot alerts, and even though, yes, I will be freezing and hating that, I will never complain about it like I do the heat, because I don't care how cold I am and how miserable I am with the cold. I know the heat is worse. It's worse for me. I'd much rather be freezing than sweating to death. But, you know, the cold weather will certainly be on the way. I don't know what kind of settings I have here. And you know what? I think I better change cameras because this one's dying out. Hang on. I think we have enough time now. All right. Do you want to hear a boring story? Don't answer that question. I try so hard to never put my words into the form of a question, because then that makes people want to answer. And it's funny that people will say, they'll answer a question that I never asked. People do that all the time. And if I say to them, I didn't ask. Yes, you did. You asked in the video. But say I might say something like, oh, I have no clue how much this costs. I mean, I don't know. That's a terrible example. Let me think of a better example. If I would say, I can't for the life of me remember what these are called. Why do I have dental floss on that? I guess that goes not next to my computer, but maybe in the trash. But if I say, I have no clue what these are called, I can't remember. People take that as me saying, please tell me what these are called. Please, please tell me. I want 700 people to tell me that these are scissors. But people answer questions that were never asked all the time, and it fascinates me. And somebody once even argued with me back and forth that if it is said in a way that makes somebody even think you want to know something, then it's a question. And I was like, what the fuck school did you go to? It's only a question if it ends in a question mark. If it ends with a period, it's a statement. It's not a fucking question. Question marks. Question marks. So, what was the whole point? Oh yes, I asked you if you want to hear a boring story or something like that. And I'm going to take that back. Take it back. I'm going to tell you a boring story. Whether you want to hear it or not. What was the story with all that? Oh, this is so boring now that I don't even feel like telling it. But it made me think of it because when I swapped cameras, I took my little card out and stuck it in my computer so I could get the first part that I just recorded on and, starting to upload and all that shit. And the other day, I came in from Dollar Tree the night that I did the car vlog in the dark. So I had some bags and I needed to charge my camera. I always take my camera and I put it right on my desk. Sometimes I'll put the card in the camera. But this time I said, oh, I have to charge it. So I went over to my charging place, which is over there somewhere. And when I plugged it in, I said, oh, that's right. I need the card to stick in the computer. Now I have a rule. I cannot ever take a card out of a camera, like this one is out, unless I am at my computer and that card is going immediately into the computer. All cards have to be in a camera. Where's my other camera? Huh? Oh, I'm talking to it. I'm such a fucking idiot. So cards have to be in the camera at all times or in the computer. And that is a rule I cannot break because I don't trust myself. If it's not in here or not in the slot, I worry. And I don't think I've ever strayed from that. But that other night, I went over, plugged my camera in to charge, and took the card out and immediately said, I'm going to lose this because I wasn't at my computer. The next thing I know, it's probably an hour later, and I said, I have a video to upload. And it was as though I had woken up from anesthesia. I had absolutely no clue where that card was. I mean, I had no memory of bringing that card to my computer, so I knew at that moment I was fucked. Because I knew that that was going to be a search now for a missing card that all I remembered was saying, I'm going to lose this. And then I remember thinking an hour later, I have a video to upload. So I start looking, and I looked, and I probably looked for an hour. I looked in my trash. I looked in the sink. I looked in the refrigerator. I couldn't even remember if I had anything refrigerated to put away, but I did remember I have my jug of water that I keep in the refrigerator that I drink directly out of, and I wash it always. People sometimes don't wash their water bottles. That's kind of yucky, but I thought maybe maybe I put it down inside the refrigerator to drink, or it fell somewhere. I looked all over the floors. I looked, I mean, everywhere where the cameras can ever be. I even looked all on my mother's side in her apartment, because I had gone there to show her whatever I had bought her. Did I buy her anything? Yes, I bought her what I thought were peaches, but they were apricots. Same brand, I believe. The can looked identical, but somebody noticed. They said when you held up, you said peaches, and you held up the can in the car, and it was apricots. And when I was putting those cans away, I thought, it looks a little different, but I didn't think twice. I've never seen apricots there, but holy shit, what a good deal. $1 for a big can of apricots. So I even looked on her side. I looked everywhere. I looked where I put her canned foods away. It was so awful that I couldn't find that. Not only did it mean I was losing my card, that can be replaced, but it was like, I want that video, my car vlog in the dark. Dark. I can't even speak. So I had to give up because I was physically ill from looking, and I thought, this isn't going to help. I mean, the more worked up I'm getting, the worse it's making it. And I repeated and looked in the same places. My big recycling bin, 3 times I took every single thing out and put myself in danger of cutting myself on lids of cans. It was just awful. So I gave up, and I posted in my peanut gallery group that I lost my card and that I wouldn't be able to have a video unless I magically found it. And then a little while after that, after I stepped away from that, I remembered that I have a recycling bin here under my desk for paper goods. But I hadn't thrown anything away. And I even looked on the top of it, and I could see there was nothing new, not like today's mail in there. But I said, could I have maybe put it on my desk? And, and it fell, because my desk too, I looked under every piece of paper. So I said, no, it's not there. I was so sure of it. And then I thought, well, it's possible that when I sat down, I could have had something in my hand that was, bothering me, because why would I have something in my hand? Maybe I just put it in there, maybe. And I'm not seeing it because maybe it just fell to the bottom. And I'm a mail ripper, not because I feel like things need to be shredded. I don't worry about stuff like that, but I just like to rip paper. The sounds of it, the feel of it, I always have. So my stuff gets really ripped, and it was, just a whole big pile of that kind of stuff. And I just start sifting through it, going through it. And I wasn't taking it out because I didn't want to have that all over the floor. I could have got another bag. What a long story! And as I'm getting to the bottom, I see a little black piece of shit on the bottom, and I was like, don't tell me that's my fucking card. And it was. Huh? Amazing story. Wasn't it worth listening to? Oh my God, that's a question. I take that back. I'm sure that was worth listening to. Alka-Seltzer time. You probably need one by now. Oh my God. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, unless it had vodka in it. I never drank vodka with Alka-Seltzer. I probably would have. I used to be so desperate to mix. I didn't like straight booze, but I liked booze. And I remember one time melting an entire box of popsicles so I could have something to put my booze in. That was bad. That was sickly sweet. Anyway, those were the days, long gone. So that was my story. I'll try to have another one for next time. All right, you guys, I really have other stuff to do, so I'm going to just hang up now, but I just hoped that maybe you'd like it if I chatted with you from inside my house like I used to all the time, and I just don't anymore because I've got so much stuff going on, and you guys know who have been with me for a long time. I really wanted to step back from this channel so I could do other things, and it was really hard for me to do that, but, I have done it, and I'm glad. It was the right move for me because I was going through a period where I was starting to hate what I was doing. It was like, there's no fun in this, and it has to be fun for me. So it has revived that for me, and it's no longer painful to sit here and talk to you. And it's funny because other YouTubers that I've watched for a long time have gone through the same thing. Most of you know Bunny, Graveyard Girl. She totally went through that. And after all she tried to do to revive things and her love, she ended up just going back to what she was doing, because that's what you have to do. You have to do what you want to do. And she just took a step back. But, you know, she was trying really hard to please others. And you can't do that. And if people start complaining about what you're doing, you can't take that to heart and say, well, then I have to do what they want. No. And another one now who just went through that is Megan, is it McCarthy? Megan McCarthy? She has a little girl voice. I really like her. And she actually skipped for 2 weeks not uploading, and she said it's because she's just finding it very difficult. She's been doing it 7 years, I think she said, or 6. She started at 21. I think she said she's 27. And that's a long time to do the same thing over and over again. And she asked her audience, what would they like her to do? And, you know, I want to scream, don't ask that stupid question, because it can't be what the audience wants. It has to be what she feels like doing. And then she wanted to start another channel because she wants to do stuff with her boyfriend, and some people complain when he's in her videos. And again, I wanted to say, don't start another channel, because Simply Nailogical went through that. She started to get away from the fingernail tutorials, so she started Simply Not Logical. And then you find out really quick that you don't really want to do the original stuff anymore. So it's, you know, it's like you just need to take the channel that you've already grown and just, you know, just do your own thing. And your audience will turn around, and you'll lose a lot, but you gain others who like the new stuff. I've been through that more than once on this channel. And so I know I'm good. No matter what I want to do, the change that I make, it will be better for me, which will be better for my audience in the long run. And if part of my audience doesn't like it, I understand that, and they can go bye-bye, and new people will come in. That's just the way it's got to be. That's just the way it's got to be. And I no longer worry as to whether I'm providing the content I think people want. I'm providing the content I feel like providing. Like I told you the boring story about my memory card. See, I don't care that probably 95% of you hated that fucking story. All right, I'm going to go now. I will be back with more soon. Am I going to Walmart this week? The list isn't too long, but I'm sure there'll be a car vlog. Oh, there will be a crochet video coming. Derek has it. It's done. So my job is done. And when he gets that edited for me and uploaded, I will be bringing that to you guys. And I don't know what else I can come up with, but I'm sure there'll be a car vlog somewhere this week. And that's it. Maybe some more chats if I don't do that. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.